Good afternoon. This is Michael Johnson II. And this tutorial is basically showing you how to view file information. So the first thing I'll do is go to my documents just to pick out a file. And I'll just choose this file right here. And as soon as you single click on the file, immediately the file preview pops up, and below that is the name of the file, what kind of file it is, the size of the file, when it was created, when it was modified, and the last time it was opened. Now, this is just basic information, but if you double click or two finger click on the file and go to get info, you can get additional information. Just like I said before, the general information, which is the first thing that pops up. More info if you want to add any more info for yourself. The name and extension of the file that you open. What the file opens with. Here's a preview of the file, just like over here. And if you click the last tab, it shows sharing and permissions. And that is viewing file information. In this part of the tutorial, we're going to talk about smart folders. Now, what a smart folder is, it is a folder that lets you search files within your computer based on the criteria that you set for that file and that file only, or that folder only. And how to create a smart folder is you have to click on your home screen, then hit File, and go to a new smart folder. And the first thing you want to do is hit the plus sign to add that smart folder, and right over here you can set the criteria. And what we'll set the criteria for is last open date. And what this will do is open up any files, or basically show you any files that you've opened within the last set amount of days. And after that, you hit save, find out where you want to save the folder, and then name the folder. And once you hit save, it'll save it to either that folder or that folder plus the sidebar. And what we'll do is add it to the sidebar as well. And there you can see your new folder. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to create a stack. And what a stack is, it's a folder that's set along your dock so that when you click it, it fans out all the files that you've placed inside that folder. Now, every computer comes with the download stack, but today we're going to create our own. And how to do that is you just want to double click anywhere, click new folder, then name the folder. Now after you've done that, you want to grab that folder and drag it to the dock so that it's placed there. And once it's on the dock, it has the same functions as a regular stack. And once you click it, as you can see, the fan comes out and it shows the files that you have in. And that is creating a stack. In this part of the tutorial, we're going to talk about using the dock. Now, the dock is usually standard planted on the bottom of the screen, but you can move it to the left or the right side of the screen by clicking the preferences and then going to the dock and setting it right here. Now, that's just one of the simple functions of the dock. As you can see, as I clicked an application that was already placed in the dock. But there are also other things that you can do. You can add your own applications by simply dragging the icons over to the dock and placing them there, or your own folders. Now, the dock also has a minimizer, maximizer scroll tab, as you can see here. And what you have to do is click and move it left or right, and you can minimize your dock or you can maximize your dock, as you can see here. And that is using the dock. Now the next function that we're going to look at is called force quit. And force quit is usually used when a program is frozen or it's enabled to open when you click it or close when you click it. And I'll demonstrate that now with iCal. Now usually you can hit the X here to close it out. But if this program was froze and you were unable to close it by just simply clicking that X, you have to first click the Apple icon, then go to force quit. It'll bring up a list of all the programs that are already open. And since we're talking about iCal, what we'll do is click that first, then hit force quit, and then hit force quit again. And as you can see, it closes the program for you. And that's using force quit. Now, sometimes you want to search your computer for files that you know that you have on your computer, but you probably just don't know where you place them. And that's where Spotlight comes in handy. Now, Spotlight is located in the top right corner of our screen. And once you click it, you can type in any type of files that you want or the file that you're looking for that is lost. And it'll bring up that name. So if I typed in picture, it'll bring up all of the files in my computer which have the name picture in them. And this is a very easy way to find lost files or misplaced files, or just to find the files very quickly. Now, Spotlight also has a quick key option by holding the command button and pressing the space bar, and that'll bring it up a little quicker. And that is using the Spotlight. As most people know, when having a laptop computer, it's basically a computer that you have a lot of personal information on, as well as important information that you really want to protect. And you can protect them a little better. And the way doing that is first going to your system preferences. Then you want to click on your security and privacy icon, which is located right here. Now, since you know your computer and you know the passwords, you can basically set a time limit on when you want or how you want to activate your computer by using that password. And as you can see, we're on the general tab, and what you want to do is click require password, and it says require password immediately after sleep or screensaver begins. Now there's other time limits, but immediately is probably the best option if you really want to protect your information, and that is increasing max security. Now Mac comes with a lot of preferences that are already standardly set from the factory. But what you can do is you can customize your own preferences by going to System Preferences in your dock, or you can click on the Apple icon in your top left screen, then scroll down to System Preferences. And once you're here, you can see everything that is placed. There's your personal line, your hardware line, your internet and wireless side, your system, and other. And you can basically go through any of these icon applications to set up your own preferences, such as the trackpad, which is the mouse pad that we're using, and there are other functions as well. And that is using your system preferences. Now moving on to our next function, which is changing the desktop back screen and changing it back to what you had it before. Now, in order to change it, you have to first click on the Apple icon, then go to System Preferences, then click Desktop and Screensaver. Now, once you click a picture, it's going to change it automatically, like so. And this is how you change your desktop screen to an image that you want. Now, in order to change it back, you have to first find the file that you changed it to or changed it from, and that file is here. Now, once you've done that, you can go back to System Preferences and Desktop and Screensaver. Now, once you found that picture, you can click it and drag it to the box here. And once you do that, it automatically sets your desktop back to the image that you had it before. And that's changing and rechanging your desktop background. Now, last but not least, we're going to look at energy saving options. Now, in order to access the energy saving options, the first thing you need to do is go to your system preferences by clicking on the Apple icon in the top left screen. Now, the energy saver options is located 3 icons from the left on your hardware line. And once you click it, it opens up the energy saver options. And first, it'll show you your energy saver options off the power adapter, which is the cord, and it shows you the computer sleep time, when it will go into sleep mode, and the display sleep time as well, and also a few other options. Now, the other tab is the battery tab, and this is if your computer isn't plugged up to the adapter, and it gives you the same options here. And that is computer energy saving options.